take control of our visualization and only visualize the things that we want to bring into our experience through the powerful law of attraction. And through visualization, we see on the screen of our mind the very specific thing that we want to bring into our experience. The visualization is real and it's raw and it's just as real as though you're actually there. So why doesn't visualization work? So many people, many of my coaching clients, when they first come to me, they share with me they've tried visualization for years. I can tell you that I tried to visualize, see the goal in my mind's eye for at least a decade, and nothing ever happened. And I know exactly why that is now, but it took me a very long time. So I'd like to share with you today, what is the reason why visualization does not work and how you can finally put together a process that allows you to actually see on the screen of your mind the very thing that you're going for, and then actually have that come into your experience faster than you might even realize. We're always using our creative imagination. We think in pictures, we see an image on the screen of our mind. Most people, however, are using it to think about bad things, things they don't want. Think about worry for a minute. What is worry? Worry is visualizing an event that hasn't yet occurred. You see that? Or what is it when we think about something that happened in the past and we're processing it over and over again, a negative event? We're using our creative imagination. We are visualizing. And by doing so, either a forward-facing event that's negative or a past event that's negative, we're bringing more of that type of experience into our life experience. And so what we really want to do is take control of our visualization and only visualize the things that we want to bring into our experience through the powerful law of attraction and through the power of the subconscious mind. So visualization is the process by which we are very clear, very intentional about what we're going to become emotionally connected to. And once we decide what those goals are, those targets are, as I call them in my coaching program, these targets, we're going to lock into them. If you understand anything about the subconscious mind, you understand that it's extremely amenable to suggestion. So through affirmations, we can really begin to bring things closer to us. And then through visualization, we see on the screen of our mind the very specific thing that we want to bring into our experience. Now, this accomplishes two things. Number one is it allows the reticular activating system within our brain, the RAS, to stand at the ready and begin to look for the evidence to support this belief system. Because if you have visualized this enough, our brains cannot distinguish between reality and imagined reality. That's proven. It's scientific. There's studies done on this, so if you want to research that, go ahead and do so, but take my word on this one. The science has already backed this up. So by visualizing something over and over and over again, the reticular activating system, that section in our brain that sifts and sorts the data in our experience so we don't go crazy, it allows us to focus in, hyper-focus on the very thing that we're looking to bring to our experience. So if you're going to go buy a new car and you decide you're going to buy a 2024 Honda Accord, blue in color, you're going to start seeing those everywhere. Or you're walking through an airport. These are just a couple of examples. And there's all this noise and craziness all around you. You don't hear any of that over the intercom, but you certainly hear if they say your name, right? So there's a couple of examples of how the reticular activating system allows you to focus in on the very thing that you are wanting to bring into your experience. So once you figure that out, your brain will go in hyperdrive and help you accomplish that. Secondly, the subconscious mind is always at work for you. And if you have given your subconscious mind a clear directive, very specific, the very thing that you're looking for, that you want to bring in your experience, whether it's a pile of cash, a success goal in business, maybe even a spouse or a home you'd like to move into. How about a dream car, dream vacation? The list goes on and on. That's completely up to you. But when you plant that seed in your subconscious mind and you see it over and over again in the screen of your mind, your subconscious mind will also help bring this goal to you. What you're looking for is also looking for you. What you're seeking is also seeking you. You wouldn't have that dream anyway if there wasn't a means by which you could accomplish that. So what's the step then? What's the process here? Is to visualize on the screen of your mind, at the very least, in the morning when you first wake up, spend some time with this goal. Sit down, get still, see it on the screen of your mind, experience it with all 5 of your senses, and then do so before you fall asleep at night. And all 5 of your senses, what I mean by that is you're going to see it, you're going to hear it, you're going to smell it, you're going to taste it, and you're going to touch it. You need to have full 5 sensory data around the goal, whatever the thing is. If it's the house, you're experiencing the home from the vantage point of the kitchen, from the bedroom, from the basement, from the deck overlooking the ocean. You get this here? You're You're smelling the ocean. You're hearing the ocean. You're feeling the sensations of it. By doing so, you are burying deep within your subconscious the feeling that this is already here, and it'll begin to fill in the void. Nature pours a vacuum. So what's missing in your physical experience is the actual home. And so by virtue of that, doing this every single day, how long? Until such time that your goal has come into your life. Neville Goddard called that the wish fulfill. The feeling of the wish fulfill. Feeling like it's already happened until such time that it actually happens and it's in your physical experience, knock on wood experience, okay? And so the visualization is real and it's raw and it's just as real as though you're actually there. And so here's why it doesn't work. It's because people don't do what I just described. They don't do it long enough. Faith is a mustard seed. You see, what that's about is faith that lasts a long time. Not so much big faith, not so much massive faith at one time, which is what people are pretty good at. But we're talking about a duration of faith. Just because it doesn't pop up into your physical experience tomorrow or the next day, or how about in 2 weeks? Is that when you stop believing? Or 3 weeks or 4 weeks? This is where people fall short. Right there. They have faith. They have big faith, but only for like 5 weeks. So then where's my stuff at, right? I sowed the seeds. I asked, is this supposed to be given? Allow, receive, but I asked, but I'm not allowing, I'm not receiving, you see. So most people plant the seeds in the garden and then they wait a week and they go back and dig those seeds up and they ask where the plant is. Where's the tomato? Where's my tomato at, right? Where's my money at? I'm working, I'm sowing. Where's the reaping part? Well, that's the kicker, is you have to continue to do the thing with full faith that it's on its way to you every single day until such time that it actually arrives. Because the timing piece is a little tricky. We don't know exactly when it's going to show up. But if you can visualize your goal every single day, do it with so much intention and intentionality, and see it, experience it, feel it, it'll begin to draw unto you the people, the circumstances, and the events that are required to have that goal be in your experience that will show up. I promise you that. So follow this process. Be intentional about it. Do it every single day until it's actually here. Knock on wood. You're driving the car. You're living in the house. You're married to a person. You see that? The money's in your bank account. You've got to experience it before you experience it. You see, you can't have wealth without being wealthy, without feeling abundance. You can't have a loving relationship without feeling that love first. You can't have sales success without first feeling successful and seeing in your mind's eye closing the deal. And the list goes on and on and on. So that's the secret to manifestation through the art of visualization. So rather than just taking this video and making a few notes about it, why don't you put it into practice today, tonight, whenever you're watching this video, the very next time you can close your eyes and get still, start to manifest your dreams today. This works, and I know that firsthand, because not only has it worked for me, but so many countless of others in my experience through my coaching program, and I know it can work for you too. So start visualizing your dreams today.